Today we have a special Aston Martin, a 1998 V8 Coupe. It is the last of the hand-built cars out of Newport Pagnell. It is also the last normally aspirated V8 that is 5.3 liters. Prior to the V8 Vantage, the 550. There was the DBS V8, the V8, several variants of the V8, and then the Virage, and finally this V8 Coupe. There were very few manufactured, so it's quite rare, and they were never imported to the United States. So here she is. We're going to take her for a ride. I hope you enjoy it.
All right, well, here's our cold start. Let's move the seat up a little bit. Let's put it in drive. And let's get on the road. Let's warm it up. We have just had this Aston through the workshop to make sure that she's ready and able for her next new ownership. They're pretty special cars in their own right because only 101 of these specification V8 Coupes came out of Newport Pagnell in the day. So they are one of the last hand-built Aston Martins prior to Newport Pagnell closing down. So quite the era. Monetarily, in my estimation, a hell of a lot of car for the money. It is beyond bespoke. It is a 5.3 liter V8 with 4 valves per cylinder. It's got a 4-speed automatic transmission. This one has been in several different countries prior to getting to the United States. It is a lot of car, a lot of Aston Martin. So we're going to warm it up through the back roads of Huntington and then come back to you for a little bit more road testing as she warms up or as she's at operating temperatures, and then our flybys, and of course our run down the farm road at speed. So we'll be right back to you. Well, as we drive through the neighborhood to our twisty, curvaceous road, we're going to try everything to make sure everything in the interior is working. Horn? Check. Let's try the heater. Ventilation along with the direction. Check. Turn it to air conditioning. Check. So the AC is working quite nicely, but it is cold outside, so we're going to put the heater back on. Let's see. The front defrost. Rear defrost. Check. These later V8s are actually excellent as far as the instrumentation. The V8 Coupe should not be mistaken with the Virage, its earlier variant that was quite complicated and had a diagnostic screen that really didn't diagnose anything in the day, but it also held the mileage, which was digital and which on occasion, most occasions than not, decided to go AWOL and not work at all and thus not record the mileage. So this has a nice veneer, analog gauges as they were meant, a proper setup befitting an Aston of the era, and it's just an elegant motor car. Unlike the earlier Virages, other than the very last of them, this has a 4-speed automatic that shifts beautifully. Around town, she's as docile as can be, but you can get on it, it'll downshift. For big GT Grand Touring cars, they do handle quite well. They sound great. They have every amenity, power steering, power brakes, and because there are very few of them, I think they're very misunderstood. And especially the fact that they didn't come to the United States because they were not homologated for this country. So it's pretty rare. It's a lot of car, as I've said, for the money. It is all 1990s Aston Martin and part of a bygone era as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to pull over for some flybys up here as soon as Jack gets out of the car and prepares for those flybys. Thanks, Jack.
Well, we took some mellow flybys. No reason to go crazy. We know the power this car has. It runs extremely well. We're going to go down the farm road. We're going to show how well it cruises and has comfort for four. It is fast road touring at its best. As we come up to the farm road, we'll give it a little throttle, show a little bit of its V8 power, bring it back to the Homestead Autosport designs, clean it up, and offer it to the market seeking a new home. All right, here we go. So, it's not much more we can say. It drives well, steers well, brakes well, tracks well, and here you have it, one 1998 Aston Martin V8 Coupe seeking a new home. So thank you once again for watching. Jack and I appreciate all of the views we get. See you on the next one.